Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Solana price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis, and starting on the daily chart for the bullish and bearish scenario overview here. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 towards the upside finished wave A or a wave 1, and both case scenario you would like to see of course a corrective wave ABC towards the downside to finish a wave B or a wave 2, meaning you are in an A, B and a C finish of course as an impulse obviously, or you have a 1, 2 and you're looking at another wave 1 and then you're looking for wave 2 again, and then 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. However, higher potential here is going for a zigzag finish exactly at the 1 to 1 fib level, taken from this wave to the bottom of the wave B, giving us a 1 to 1 fib level for wave C. In this case scenario, you would like to seek after, of course, 3-wave corrective, potentially 0.5 is a very common target for a wave B, and then continuation toward the upside. In case you are in 1, 2, 1, 2 as well, minimum target requirement for a wave 2 is a $0.3875, almost in 3 corrective waves, meaning you would like to see exactly those A, B, C finishing somehow like this, or even lower would be even much more clearer for a decisive break and then moving towards the upside. Now the last bullish scenario, but very less possibility, is that you have a leading diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that because you have reached already the 1 to 1 fib level, meaning this wave in price of course is longer, a little bit tiny from this wave 1, which is not of course allowed for a leading diagonal, meaning very low possibility for a leading diagonal. Higher possibility is 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 3 waves down, and then 5 waves up toward the upside, or you have double 1, 2s, 3, 4, 5 for 5 for higher prices. Meaning now this target is in confluence for Solana, and we're looking of course to reach this target at least $0.3875 and then moving for higher, take it from there. Now if we move a little bit deeper inside this wave, we are looking of course at a very strong downtrend toward the downside. If we break this down, we can see of course that we have potentially double 1, 2s. It can be of course a double 1, 2 here, finishing of course this trend, but however we got a problem definitely in this area. If you remember, with a wave 3 and you're looking for a wave 4 here and you're looking for a wave 5. If this wave 5 is of course still unfolding, it has to unfold somehow in an ending diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, which it can still of course ending over there. And this scenario, of course, will bring us, of course, to a finished corrective wave A here towards the downside. Or it can be as well, rather than double 1, 2, it can be, of course, an A, a B, and a C towards the downside. Your wave C, of course, is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It should be finished here as 3 waves. Therefore, you have an X here. And then, of course, you have an A, B, C for a W, meaning both case scenarios right now are still suggesting one more move toward the downside. This is exactly what we want to see in Elliott wave, where it gives you of course a very high possibility for continuation towards the downside after reaching the perfect fib levels there. So what do we have inside on the micro analysis here? On the 1 hour chart, we are looking of course at 3 waves up for a wave A, obviously flat, and then of course a correction toward the downside for a wave B, 3 waves as well, and then of course wave C to unfold as 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. And as you can see, this will finish a big ABC toward the upside. The 1 to 1 fib level 1.05 is the target. And if you take of course here the wave C, of course the wave 1, if you are looking for wave 1, 2, 3, where you have finished so far a wave 3 here, it can be of course in a double 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5 potentially to finish this wave 3. You might have of course a 4, 5 still to finish a wave B here, and finishing with it a wave C. In this case scenario, you are looking of course for still higher prices, definitely to reach at least the blue box mentioned here, 149. $148 of course would be a great box to of course finish this correction, and then of course proceed with the main scenario towards the downside as a bearish here. And of course, we are looking for an impulse potentially, and that because you have 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish the structure of a wave Y. As you can see, it has to match the wave W as well. If you have a W here, you would like to see a match with the patterns exactly like this, and having an X as an intruder in between, of course. This would be a great scenario, of course, and even if we are in double 1, 2, as you can see from the top 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, your wave 4 and a 5 has to finish here kind of like in a zigzag, because you have a wave 5 as an ending diagonal potentially here. It has to be finished, of course, as a zigzag. Higher possibility goes for the WXY, of course, for an impulse here, because you would like to see something like very choppy here. But basically, I believe that after this choppiness and this move toward the upside here, potential, of course, higher potential is for the impulse toward the downside. Target are $100, $86 even potential. It depends on how much intense this move toward the downside will be. This is the idea. And of course, by the way, we need to adjust this based on where it's gonna land, the wave B, because of course this is based on the wave B. Where it's gonna land, of course, our wave B, it might be even higher, guys. So we have to wait a little bit here for the target, for the next target. We have to hit this one first, and then of course we move to the next one potentially. We're gonna see, but it might come back, of course, to the $100. So yeah, as 1-to-1 fib level, very possible, of course, as a zigzag. Here we go. 100 can be breached. If we take a look at KGT for Solana, the 5-minute chart, we can see here the bearish signal. They are in divergence, not convergence, meaning we are still looking for higher and invalidation of this bearish signal. However, of course, we might range a little bit before we move a little bit higher. And also we have to check how much strong this divergence is. Here we go with the bullish signals. Of course, we have a divergence with the price action. Very nice move towards the upside. If we take a little bit higher time frame to see what do we have, we don't have to forget, of course, that you have a very strong bearish as well conversions on the 15-minute chart, meaning in higher time frame the bearish are still dominating, but in lower time frame we might, of course, take still the high. And this is, of course, a 500 strength as well for the 15-minute chart, so it might, of course, unfold towards the downside soon as you take the high. So trade safe, of course. If you, of course, are interested in Ethereum, it has been updated today, of course, on X with a very short, nice update, a breakdown for all time frames in 2 minutes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.